Hello, how are you guys doing over here? Um, Welcome. I know this cable's over here. I'm gonna show you guys around just so you guys can see I am not lying. I am actually in my closet. Um, got clothes over there. I don't want to dox myself, so I got that clothes. I got some stuff over here. I got some Funko Pops. You guys recognize all that shit? I would get along with you because that's all my favorite shit. I got a poster of Sudden Death back there. Void. I got some more Pokemon shit. Anyways, yeah, this is the entire room. Let's see if I can get an angle of the entire fucking room. Whoa. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The door's right there. My bed's right here, and that's pretty much my entire closet. It's so weird. Anyways, let's put this back down here. And yeah, today I'm just gonna use it to kind of introduce myself as an artist, as an author, and as everything I can possibly can. Okay. So let's start off going to Google. All right, and I have a few things here prepared. Um, this is my website. I have a few songs, a few stories uploaded. I got some merchandising from my new book. This is my hat, as you can see. Uh, yeah, and I got a few shit over here that you guys can check out if you want to know more about me. I said you can go and just start reading. Yeah. I gotta update this, but whatever. I got my Patreon, which if you go to my Patreon, I know this is all like sponsored or whatnot, right? Um, you can actually read the first part of my book right here. Oh yeah. I'm still editing because I make mistakes or whatnot, so I'm still kind of editing mistakes here and there. But overall, it's pretty good. I mean, if you don't want to go, I guess you guys can like stop and read, but that's kind of excessive. You should, guys just so go and check it out. Anyways, that's pretty cool. Um, where are we at? Just kind of for the record, I want to see. Okay, so we have three total people that joined. One person is paying, which is not me. It's actually my good buddy Adrian. Shout out to him. And then I got my Soundcloud over here where I upload my music. Um, yeah. So this is how my Patreon's looking. Got 19 followers. What's my most popular track? Popular tracks. Here we go. 144, 197. Oh, this one, 466, which is a Devilman Crybaby kind of remix that I did 10 months ago. Goddamn. All right. So what I want to do today, um, I'm just kind of showing this. I'm kind of all over the place, right? But I want to show you guys kind of my process and how I make music and how I write my books and shit. Today is the first part, kind of introduction of myself, but um, I'm gonna show you kind of how I write my books and how I go on my day to day basis to like proceed and try to make this, because it is my objective in life to make a living out of this, right? Which marketing is a big thing, but anyways, I got part of my story here, right? So um, after the first book, I have the prologue, which is connected. I know this is kind of like a sneak peek, right? So I started writing and I had a clear idea. So the first book essentially finished in a way. Let's see if we can go back. I can show you guys. Here we go. So the way the first act finished. Let's see over here. This is the extra story. So Kale and Malachi are together, and they essentially go to sleep, right? So Kale finally reunites with Maliki, convinces her to go with her to the clock or to Hyokoko Lake because the compass has told him that he has to go back there, and essentially this prologue goes back to when both of them were young and talks about a kind of an incident that happened in between. Bear with me. Anyways, I started writing this and I had an idea, right? So the other thing I do is if we open another tab over here, um, I start writing like the chapters. So these are gonna be all the acts, all the parts. I start writing every time I have like a name for it. Um, Sometimes I have a lot of ideas and then they don't go well. Here are some broad ideas. I have like a battle system using musical notes. Another world made out of water where penguins and other sea creatures evolve. I fucking love penguins. Hoverboards. This one I am using right now for KO. I want to add a lot of lore into the planet of Yukinokuni before I go into other planets. So I did start by doing the gods and goddesses, um, habitants of Earth. Um, yeah, this I pretty much touched on the first book over here. So if you read this, this is pretty much this idea. Fisherman with battle axe that fights fish. This is actually my very first idea that I had before I started the whole thing with kale. But I mean, the axe does come into play, and then there's fish that come into play, and the cat I have not added it just yet, but I do want to have a companion that's gonna be a cat. Tournament between this one, I had a crazy ass fucking dream because I fell asleep. Sometimes I dream about something when I'm watching like a video or a show or something, and I had an idea of making a tournament between the colored Akuma in kind of blue lock style, you know. But yeah, that is one of my new ideas right there. I also have written in paper a lot of shit. Um, yeah, I have a lot of shit just written down here. But anyways, one way that I use to proofread because I don't really have too many people that can help me when it comes to like proofreading my stuff. I usually just like copy a part of my book and I just paste it in GPT-0, which is not the same as ChatGPT. So essentially, with this, what I can do is um, go to the writing feedback section. Let's see if this works, and it'll give me stuff like grammar, spelling, and fluency. Right. So over here, it says I'm not in the business of helping anyone. Uh, it says I can add a little bit more text. So it says anyone, especially not the reckless ones, in the in kind of the dialogue Maliki has with Kale when Kale is trying to recruit her, right? Um, yeah, sometimes it glitches out. Kale, I need your help, or I found something. I don't know. It's weird. Anyways, I go through here and I do get some ideas and like try to make it as good as I can. But yeah, we're gonna cut to a bit. I'm gonna make a PowerPoint for you guys to understand the overview of Yuki no Kuni just a little bit better.